Some relationships seem effortless, glowing with quiet warmth, while others appear to unravel without warning. In the age of social media, where daily life can be broadcast to millions, the line between reality and perception is easily blurred. This is the story of a young Nebraska farmer whose life, at first glance, appeared picture-perfect through a camera lens. Behind the tractors, harvests, and shared smiles lies a more complex reality, one shaped by hard work, marriage, pressure, and public curiosity. What begins as a simple attempt to document daily life can quickly become a public performance, and ordinary moments are often misinterpreted. In a digital world where strangers feel entitled to certainty, the truth frequently remains quietly unspoken, hidden beneath the rhythms of labor, routine, and the enduring connection to the land. A childhood rooted in the land. Long before social media entered the picture, Laura's world revolved around the land. Raised in Hamilton County, Nebraska, she grew up in a fifth-generation farming family. Agriculture wasn't a career she stumbled into. It was a legacy woven into her identity. Her days began with early mornings, dusty boots, and long stretches of farmland, shaping her values and sense of responsibility. Crop cycles were learned before computers, and resilience was embedded in every task. Farming was never glamorous, but it carried profound meaning. The soil held family history, and every season required patience, discipline, and trust in forces beyond human control. In a rural community, life moves to the rhythm of nature rather than the pace of likes and shares. These early experiences instilled a work ethic and perspective that would guide her long before any camera entered her life, grounding her in practicality and authenticity. The realities of modern farming. Farming today is far more complex than it appears. Rising equipment costs, fluctuating markets, and unpredictable weather constantly challenge agricultural families. For Laura, a single storm could undo months of preparation, while drought could threaten entire harvests. Mechanical breakdowns during crucial planting or harvest periods demanded immediate solutions. Yet she represents a generation of farmers who combine traditional labor with digital fluency. Technology is both a tool in the field and a bridge to the outside world, offering education, connection, and sometimes scrutiny. But even as observers watch from afar, the stakes remain deeply tangible. Crop failures are not dramatic twists, they are financial and emotional hardships. Balancing innovation with inherited responsibility, Laura's life exemplifies the enduring challenges of modern agriculture, where labor, knowledge, and risk converge daily. Documenting daily life. In 2020, Laura began filming short clips of her daily farm routines, initially as a simple way to share life on the land. The goal was practical: document machinery operation, explain processes, and give outsiders insight into a life few experience firsthand. She expected a small, intimate audience, friends, family, and neighbors. Yet one video unexpectedly gained traction. Viewers were drawn to her calm explanations, steady demeanor, and authentic approach to work and reward. The camera, intended as a tool for education, gradually became a bridge between two worlds: rural life and a curious public. Even without scripting or dramatization, each clip took on new meaning as audiences interpreted moments through their own lenses. What began as private labor transformed subtly into performance, as daily life, once intimate, was reframed for the wider world. Rising attention interest in her videos grew rapidly, subscriber counts climbed, and views multiplied, transforming casual documentation into a significant platform. Audiences responded to the authenticity, the unscripted nature of her content, and the calm authority with which she shared her craft. She operated tractors, repaired machinery, and managed crops with precision, all while maintaining a sense of honesty that stood out amid the highly curated world of social media. While her work remained rooted in the field, it attracted millions of viewers who celebrated her expertise. With increased visibility came opportunity, collaborations, speaking engagements, and recognition. However, public attention also invited scrutiny. Every gesture, every pause, and every absence was analyzed. Life under observation revealed a truth universal to social media creators. The more you share, the more your actions are interpreted beyond their actual context, sometimes in ways that contradict reality. Marriage rooted in labor. Behind the camera, Laura and her husband Grant's marriage was forged in shared labor rather than spectacle. They married in December 2020, around the same time her social presence began expanding. Together, they rented farmland, planted corn and soybeans, and navigated the challenges of modern agriculture. Grant was never a supporting character for content. He was an equal partner in every sense. Long harvest days, mechanical repairs, and problem-solving under pressure shaped their bond. Their partnership is practical, rooted in trust and teamwork. In a digital culture that often romanticizes relationships, such pragmatism can be misread as distance or fragility. Yet, their marriage thrives on shared responsibility and mutual respect, demonstrating that love is sometimes best measured in sweat, strategy, and silent understanding rather than in dramatic gestures or curated moments. The spread of rumors. Rumors rarely originate from clear evidence. Instead, they emerge from minor observations: a missing wedding ring, a quieter video tone, or a delayed post. Algorithms amplify speculation, rewarding emotional engagement and turning small details into perceived crises. In farming, practical choices often appear suspicious when viewed out of context. Removing gloves, focusing on repair work, or prioritizing a storm-affected field can all be misconstrued. The reality is that daily decisions are governed by labor, not narrative. Silence, rather than explanation, often fuels curiosity. The less someone shares, the more viewers attempt to fill in blanks with stories. In this digital environment, ordinary behavior becomes fodder for drama, and private life is constantly reframed as content, illustrating the challenges of living authentically under public scrutiny. The true struggles of farming. Amid speculation, the realities of farming remain tangible and relentless. 16-hour days, financial uncertainty, and weather-dependent risks define agricultural life. Equipment failure can halt operations during critical windows, and every decision carries consequences for yield and livelihood. For a young couple building their future, pressure is constant. Their partnership is grounded in shared responsibility, collective problem-solving, and endurance. Farming demands more than labor. It requires mental stamina, adaptability, and long-term planning. These struggles are real, visible only to those present on the land. Meanwhile, online narratives often ignore these pressures in favor of perceived tension. For Laura and Grant, the work itself, fields, machinery, and crops, remains the ultimate measure of success, far surpassing any attention garnered or speculation fueled by social media audiences. Balancing two careers. Content creation adds another layer of responsibility to an already demanding life. Filming, editing, posting, responding to messages, and managing partnerships become a second career alongside full-time farming. Even short videos require hours of unseen effort, from planning shots to explaining processes clearly. Some days, content creation is postponed in favor of urgent fieldwork. A broken combine or a sudden storm cannot wait for social media engagement. Balancing both worlds demands careful prioritization, patience, and adaptability. It also illustrates the contrast between perception and reality. Viewers often assume that frequent online presence reflects availability or leisure, while creators manage the dual pressures of livelihood and audience expectations. For Laura and Grant, navigating these parallel responsibilities requires the same teamwork and resilience that define their approach to farming itself. Conclusion: the quiet truth. Laura's story exemplifies the gap between perception and reality in the digital age. Social media offers connection, education, and opportunity, but it also magnifies curiosity, misinterpretation, and scrutiny. Her marriage, rooted in shared labor and trust, cannot be reduced to fleeting glimpses captured on camera. Farming, with its relentless demands and rewards, remains the anchor of their lives. Authenticity persists in small, unfilmed moments, just as much as in content. The public may observe, speculate, and comment, but the truth of their lives lies in endurance, teamwork, and quiet dedication to the land and to each other. In an era where private life can feel perpetually public, Laura and Grant's experience reminds us that reality often operates beyond the lens, and the most meaningful moments resist oversimplification.